Hello, children. We're looking at a book entitled Planted with Love, Growing into a Family. So someone is growing into a family, and they're also dealing with plants. So they have the same theme in two different settings, something to help us with life, okay? Let's see what it's all about. This book is written by Natasha Triplett and illustrated by Adriana Predoy. It's a beautiful book. Look at the colors and look at the pictures. They're so beautiful. I found this also at the public library. It's a brand new book, and I'm sure you could find it, and or your mom or dad could assist you with this, okay? Or your big brother or sister. Planted with Love, Growing into a Family. What's that about? Okay. Well, we can see this is Lamar. Lamar steps out of the car and looks at all the plants. Look at all the plants he sees. He sees these plants, this plant, these trees, plants all over the place. What a mess, he mumbles. In his new room, Lamar unpacks his bag. Oh, so he's going to stay someplace for a while. He's got a bag. He's got a piece of luggage, and he's got clothes in there that are being put in the drawer. Do you want to see the garden? His new foster mom asks, and Lamar shakes his head. So he's just coming into a new home. This is his adopted mom, and his name is Lamar. So Lamar is trying to get comfortable, okay? He watches from the window. He sees his stepmom weeds, and she waters, and she waits, because plants don't grow automatically. You have to give them time, water, attention, love, conversation, whatever you do to get your plants to grow. Her colorful gloves dig in the dirt. You see, she's digging in the dirt, and she's starting and continuing to help grow these plants. The kids in the last foster home called me dirty. He had a bad experience in the last foster home. Sometimes other children are not very nice, and sometimes even parents might not be the nicest. So there's a lot of emotions and things that one goes through in a foster home. He knows he won't be here for long, okay? He knows he won't be here for long. This is, he was going back into an experience that was negative. He said it was a lonely wilderness of shame that spread inside of him in the previous foster home. And he knew that he wouldn't be there long. Yeah, he had bad dreams. It doesn't appear to be the friendliest and or perhaps cleanest place where he could be. But the new home was altogether different. He said, bad grades, time to pack. So you see him leaving the old foster home symbolically and headed to the new. Bad words, time to pack. 7 homes in 3 years. So the stepmom said, would you want to see the garden? She asked again. Lamar shakes his head. I wonder why he doesn't want to see the garden. 7 days watching from the window. She digs, she pulls, she waters, she sings. Yeah, that's what you do with plants. You got to dig them. You got to dig them up sometimes. You got to pull them. You got to water them. You might even sing to them. And you talk to them. Some people even talk to plants. Okay, here he is. Uh-oh, he's not sitting on the bed, and he's looking towards the window. She looks up at the window and waves. Lamar turns away. He's still dwelling on that bad experience he had at that last house. Okay, but he'll get over it. One day he watches from the doorway. She smiles and beckons him over. Come see the seedlings. They just sprouted today. So she's very loving, but she's giving him time because she knows he had a bad experience in his previous foster home. he's never really seen a garden. Oh, look at the beautiful garden she has. She's got plants all over the place. She's got regular green plants and she's got flowering plants. And so she's about to take him on a trip of her garden. With cautious curiosity, Lamar steps outside. Small shoots peek through the dirt. Okay, you see the small shoots peeking through the dirt right there? All right. He watches as she tenderly tucks the soil in ground around them. Sometimes you have to prop the plant up by putting not the one that he was used to. All right. And now she's showing him one of the plants that has a seedling in it. And so he's getting familiar with that. What's your favorite color, she asks. And blue, he says confidently. Blue for the pen his dad gave him. Oh, he loves blue. His dad gave him a pen, so he remembers that. And he's happy when he thinks about what his dad gave him. Okay, now she's got him with gloves on. Oh boy, he's getting involved with this planning thing. Oh yeah, look, he's out here, and it looks like he's spending some time out there. Look at the time. The time is 10 after 2, and then the time here is 2:15. So he's got his gloves on. Together they weed, they water, and they wait. When you plant something, you gotta weed, you gotta water, and you gotta wait, Okay, and now she's spending some more time with him, but inside the house. Lamar listens to her talk about planting flowers with her mother every year. A pang of envy pricks his heart. He's a little envious because he may not have had those experiences. Kids like him don't even stay in the same place year after year. How is he going to get to know her like that? And are these flowers more important than me, Lamar wonders? Oh, yeah, he's thinking, gee whiz, is she going to be spending all this time with the flowers? What about me? I want a positive experience this time in my foster home. His sadness grows into anger. He weeds, he waters, he waits. And then he goes back to his room, and then he starts to wonder, are the flowers more important? The plants more important to her than I am? You know, what's going on? Is this all it's going to be? And he comes to the realization, now I've really made a mess. Is it time to pack? A pit of guilt swells inside him. Because of his previous experiences, he doesn't know if this is all there's going to be to this relationship. And if it is, it's not going to be the place he wants to stay. He watches from the window. She sighs, she rakes, she pauses, she smiles. She looks up at the window and waves him down. Lamar's heart pounds as he steps outside. Is she going to yell? He's drawing from his old experience, hoping that he has a much better experience and not the negativity that he had in his previous foster home. Look, the garden is still intact. She points to the little bud. All we need is one plant to make a garden, she assures him. Together they plant. It's 6:15. Together they water. Together they wait. Lamar feels a twinge of hope. Okay, he's having a positive experience about this planting experience and thinking that it's going to be positive. Daisies are perennials. They flower year after year, she says. Petunias are annuals. They need to be planted every year. Lamar thinks about all the times he had to start over. Weighted down by memories, he asks, am I an annual? Okay, he wants to equate himself with an annual. Am I a plant that blossoms once a year? Or am I a perennial, plants that grow every year without replanting? So he sobs, she hugs. He worries, she whispers. You are a perennial. You are wanted. You are planted. You are loved. And she hugs him. And in the background, you see the beautiful flowers they were blessed to grow. And now he's beginning or feeling right at home with the love of his stepmom. All right, Lamar, he's got his own name on his door. Good morning, sunshine. And he's got little toys. He's got toys here, things that were in his suitcase. He dreams, he grows, he blooms. He meets with other family members. He graduates from elementary school, perhaps, and he's really enjoying himself at this new foster home. Isn't that a great story? That is a tremendous story where you think about what it had been at the previous home, but now in this foster home, you give it time and you get involved and you get to know your stepmom and you find out that you got a great life experience right here in the house with her and other family members. Well, thank you very much for paying attention to this book. It's Planted with Love. It's a tremendous book. I would suggest you find this also at the library. It's not a long book, but it's one about planting and loving, and I believe you will enjoy this. Thank you very much. Have a great day.